So inside here is their quote for me. Hello guys, so I was in Kyoto for like a few days. I just came back. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a recap on like the current situation. Basically from the recap, someone came over, took a look at the toilet situation, inspected the place, and then they went back to their office to give me a quote. That was like last week or something, so it's been a few days since then. Yesterday, while I was still in Kyoto, they came over. So inside here is their quote for me, and in here, well, this is the catalog for like the different toilets and stuff. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys the toilet. Remember, this is just like a pit toilet. So here we go. There's literally like nothing down there, by the way. It's unflushable, it's just a pit, it doesn't go anywhere, it's not a septic tank system. There's just a massive hole in the ground where it just sits. So this is the toilet. If we go to the back door here, so that is the hole that the cleaners will use when they come over to like take everything out once it's full. And then on the other side over here, this is the wastewater system. So everything from the bath, the washing machine, and the sink here, everything back here in this back room, they currently will be flushed into there. But the problem is, from what I understand, is that the new system now is at the front. So when the council comes over to inspect the drain or the sewage, they're not going to be going around to the back of the house. They're going to be looking at the front of the house, which is this massive one here. You can see my neighbors have it, like everybody has one over here. My problem is, because this house is so old and it has not been updated, there's no pipes currently coming through the back and leading to the front here. Now what this means is that it's not as simple as just having a pipe go from the toilet to back here. What needs to happen is everything from the back here needs to pass through the floor here, through the living room, through the kitchen, and out the front. But not only is it everything from the back of the house, it will also be the kitchen as well, that every single pipe will come through here instead. And if I walk over to my neighbors here, you can see they've had it done. You see these 3 new white holes here are basically the new plumbing. So hopefully that all makes sense. Once again, I have the catalog for the toilet, and in here is the quote that he gave me. I'm going to take a look and get back to you guys. Okay, so I just took a look at the quote and it's okay. There is a problem though. This was the toilet that was like included in the quote. This toilet is 100,000 yen, well, including the installation fee and everything. So I'm thinking, if I pick a cheaper toilet, that should reduce the price in total a little bit, right? So I'm gonna go through this catalog and see if there's a toilet that is a little bit cheaper. But yes, that's basically the gist of it. And then he said on Monday he'll be able to start, and it's gonna be like a week-long job. He said by Friday the toilet should be installed, I should be able to use it. But yeah, that's all the updates I have for you guys right now. Hopefully it should start next week, so I will see you next week, unless there are some other stuff that comes up between then. I also want to explain a little bit on how it works. This is essentially what he used outside. So outside it's connected like this, right? This big one here will be from the toilet, and it will go through here, and this is where it comes out into the living room and out through the front of the house. This small one is connected to the sink, the bath, and the washing machine. They will all come through a pipe into here, come up here into the main area, and will go out. So this separation here allows the toilet to not interfere with the bath and the others. If this wasn't here, then the toilet would backflow into this, and then the smell would get stuck in here. There's another one out here, but this one's getting scrapped because it wasn't the right type. This wasn't pointing the correct way. So the toilet will be connected into that and then comes out this way through the house. is the toilet, and the plumbing has been installed. So with all that out of the way, I can finally work on stuff like the living room. I had a shipment in the afternoon. This is the styrofoam insulation for the floor. This is the wooden beams that will go with it. They're both 13 millimeters. So these two will be laid on the floor here in the living room, and then these plywoods will sit on top. And here's the very expensive laminate flooring that I bought. You can see Vice has SPC waterproof. It looks really nice. It's really high quality. It also has soundproofing on the back. This is kind of rubbery. It's grippy. And not to mention, these are also sandproofing sheets. So soundproofing, plywood, insulation. That will be in the living room. Not to mention, I have some wood and some legs here to make a custom wash basin for the bathroom. Right now, I'm in the process of stripping out the old flooring and sticking these new ones on. So bathroom and living room will both be in separate videos in the future coming out. Please stay tuned for those videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.